Welcome back to the Divine Masculine Update. Yes, do double check. We do have videos dropping weekly as well as for the Twin Flame path. Now let's get into the Twin Flame update and see what's coming through for Divine Masculine this week. Now it is looking like they're having a revelation, and I'm noticing the blue card at the very top, and it's very much linking to the throat chakra. It does appear to be they're having a revelation. This can be to do with their actions, their thoughts. Very much I do feel they're in their head. And I think it is to do with the joint connection, especially with a circumstance, really looking at it in a very realistic way. And I feel like they're looking at it with a bit of a revelation emotionally, and they're keeping the cards close to their chest. I'm noticing, we'll give a close-up. At a close-up, this energy, it's almost like closing the mouth, like really getting to a point they're not saying anything, keeping the cards close to their chest. And I do feel it's to do with the unresolved feeling to do with you in the past that hasn't quite tied up in their mind. Yeah, we've got the Pluto card. It's almost like for them it's unfinished business, and they do have heart chakra activation. I'm noticing, especially post Leo moon, there's a lot to do with the energy of their heart chakra, and I do feel with that coming up, it is open. Their heart chakra is open, and I do feel their intent is to heal this circumstance with you. I do feel some of them are quite devastated about some angst that they've caused you. I feel guilt is coming up. I feel they're also spying on you. I'm noticing the third eye chakra here and healing. You know, there's a lot of protectiveness here, and it can be to do with shady behavior. It can be to do with intimate liaisons. I'm noticing the angel wings really covered over the abdomen area. And this healing, they're healing their own wounds to do with intimacy, but they're also through the third eye. I do feel they're spying on you at this point in time. If they're in a karmic relationship, I do particularly feel they're, again, keeping the cards quite close to their chest, playing nice. Some of you, I'm seeing that maybe, they're looking at your Facebook page or they're looking at your social media. I do feel they're trying to seek you out. This could be doing drive-bys. You know, for a while there, I feel, you know, there was a little bit of stagnancy, and I feel they felt that at a point in time you were healing over a previous situation. It feels like there's a bit of a role reversal at this point. Some of them are lacking the confidence to move towards you. It can be, yet again, to do with the circumstance that has played out in the past. I do feel there's a little bit of pressure, and we do run the risk, really, of it being a little bit codependent this week. And particularly it can be because we have this benchmark, we have this need, and I can't wait to see Divine Feminine's read. But I particularly am seeing, especially those in a karmic relationship, this person really lacks in confidence. And so they're really seeing, the polarity between the two of you. They're really seeing the difference between the two of you. If this individual is not currently in a karmic relationship, I'm very certain that they are actually looking at their past and really marking it against previous relationships. I also particularly feel that they are looking at you in some shape or form at a distance and feeling as though you have really evolved over the years. Some of them do directly feel once you move on, it's making them feel sick to their stomach. They feel their foundation is falling away. They're trying to avoid that happening. They also know that directly is out of their hands. Some of you may have said, look, you know, I'm keeping my options open. If you're otherwise MIA, it can be an attitude you're directly taking on. So they're really uncertain now about where this journey is going. And I feel at a base level, they're looking at their life and they're feeling as though they're having to really trust their instincts. I also feel they're noticing how you're very intuitive, and that, you know, while they're around you, they can't poke face anything. They could be saying, hey, you know, I'm doing really well. They could actually be starting to wear their heart on their sleeve and really wanting to be doing such, but feeling as though it can be quite disastrous if they do, especially if they are currently in a karmic relationship. Yeah, they definitely feel they can't hide anything from you. If they are in a karmic relationship, they do feel it's out in the open. It's almost like it's shown in their face. Your intuition is there. Yeah, you're. Ooh, this isn't looking too good. It is on another level. It is because I feel they're taking accountability and because they're looking at, yes, how would this feel if the shoe was on the other foot? And this is really what's coming up this week is, how I do feel they're wanting to come towards you. I do feel for a pocket group in them. They're trying to check whether you're single. They're trying to check whether you've moved on. I feel they're also keeping their cards close to their chest. Yeah, their biggest worry at this point is, if and when this goes pear-shaped on their side of the fence, is that door going to be open with divine feminine? And I feel like they've almost been blocked out somehow. This can be blocked from social media. This can be blocked from friendship groups, especially mutual friends. There's something there in the mix that it could even be a distant situation, that distance is problematic. And so time is on their mind at this point. And I also feel that I don't think they're actually lying as per se. I feel it's more they're just not wearing their heart on their sleeve, but they're getting to that point where they're ready to open up and really reveal some very deep wounds and home truths. They do want this outcome to be positive, and they do want this reconciliation with divine feminine. But they're being super critical of themselves at this point. If the shoe was on the other foot, how directly would this land? I do feel there's something, especially for those in a karmic relationship at this point. It can be surrounding a tribe and a family member. They're also learning to trust their instincts more with their navigation of their path forward to get to their final destination of divine feminine. So whatever's playing out here, I do feel it can be quite calculated. They're having to put quite a brave face on due to circumstances. Yeah, they're playing their cards safe. That doesn't mean that they're not moving, but I do feel they're taking a tactical approach here. Inevitably, they know this is going to be a massive change. I'm also hearing that while they're, especially those that are in the denial stage, there is a potential they do realize. I can't say potential. They're showing me, they're realizing, oh my gosh, I'm actually digging myself in here. And they do feel the further into this situation they go, for those in a karmic relationship, that they're really going to have a lot further to dig out. So I do feel they're calling out some white lies in their mind that they do directly feel if they don't do something soon, this could get quite messy. I'm hearing 3. In one breath, I feel there is a pocket group that are dealing with a karmic scenario ship. They're also looking at divine feminine, and they're also trying to find a way to go around the fence to get to divine feminine. And this could be through a third party. Now, who could this be? This could be a friendship. This could be a parent figure. I feel it's a mutual energy, though, that they're not completely sure they're going to do it in this way at this point in time. I do feel for those in communication, there could be a little bit of conflict. I do feel the statement piece is almost somebody is calling them out. of they know the circumstance. This can be a karmic feminine. This can be a parent figure energy. It's sort of like requiring balance. Divine masculine is asking divine feminine to trust him, but he also does directly understand the reasons why there is angst here. There is a little bit of uncertainty here, and they are calling their own personal BS out in this circumstance. And I don't think it's that they're full of rubbish. I feel it's such a testing situation of what they're dealing with this week that if they don't take the optimistic and tactical approach, it could get messy. Love and light, if you want a personal booking, you can go directly to the link below. We do have drops weekly. Stay tuned for your mid-month and drop me a PM and tell me how these things directly relate to you. It does support the channel, and I'll see you for your mid-month romance reads. Take care, beautiful.